Hey y'all, peace, peace. Welcome back. Of course, it is Miss Empowerment Coach in the building. I am here. Gonna stay here, you guys. I'm so glad to be back with you. Welcome to SET. This is Self Empowerment Tools. Make sure you get these jewels, okay? Listen, you guys, I know that you saw the topic, the title of this video. It is gonna be about changing your diet. Now, listen, I'm not talking about food, okay? We're not gonna talk about that, not today. Now, like I know, I love food. You know that I love food, and this is just how it is. Y'all like my background? Ooh, look. Ooh, look at that. Ew. Hey y'all, if this is your first time here, welcome. I am Mrs. Empowerment Coach. I am a life coach, accountability coach. You guys, I focus on the emotional side of all areas of life, especially when it comes down to the business world. Being in business for yourself, you guys, it is so emotional. Trust me. Now, working for someone also is emotional, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Those of you who this is not your first time here, welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, you guys, I'm so grateful for all the likes, shares, comments that I get pertaining to my videos. So you guys keep me motivated. You guys keep me pumped up. And I really, really appreciate all the feedback that I get from you guys, whether it's in an email, an inbox, a DM. I appreciate all of your support. So I continue to come here to drop these jewels to help you all continue to shift your mindset so that you're able to level up and receive what's best for you, and you. All right, so let's talk about this diet. You guys, we have so many different portals, like your eyes, those are portals. Your ears, these are portals. Your nose, portals. Mouth, portals. You have different, these are areas where, and as you know, they're a part of all of your senses. If you haven't gotten your copy of The Mind's Guide of Emotion, the link for that book is in the description box below. What that book is going to tell you and help you with is mastering the only 8 emotions that you have. All right. As a people, we only have 8 emotions, and they are for us and about us. They are giving, they're sensors. They are our internal sensors. They're warning us, they're protecting us, they're preparing us, they are alerting us. They are, y'all, I like my hair though. Listen, I'm gonna get on here and act a fool. Don't do it. Don't act like you don't know. So listen, awesome energies. I'm really, really excited to share this information with you because there are so many people that we interact with, whether we are in isolation, you interact with people on social media. If you're in groups, you interact with them there. If you're still out in the work field, you interact with individuals there. And everybody carries their own aura, their own energies, you guys, and especially in the workplace. Listen, it's imperative that if you're still in the work industry, that you learn firsthand to put these diet boundaries in place, okay? Because everybody is not your friend. Everybody does not have your best interest at heart, and everybody is not going to adhere or cater to or honor what it is that you respect. So when it comes down to your diet, you're gonna have to want to know what it is that triggers you, that pushes you, that sets you off, that makes you feel, at a place of maybe sometimes rage. Because I know sometimes at jobs, I have been in a point, you guys, at one place that I worked, the general manager was best friends with the maintenance guy as well. He was another manager over a different facility that I was working at, and the gentleman was able to pretty much do whatever it was that he wanted to do, and the way that they spoke to each other was very, very to me, it was very unprofessional for a workplace. I don't care what type of job it is, there's a demeanor that one must carry, and there is not getting too comfortable when you're at work. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Don't give in. Don't buy into the dramatics of what's happening. And that's not just at work, that's everywhere. And I know, like right now, a lot of us, we're quarantined and we have our kids, and I see a lot of stories and a lot of memes and things about how everybody's ready for their kids to go back to school. Well, listen, those are your children. So maybe it's time for you to take that time and create a diet for your children, meaning some manners, some respect, some home training, some personal development skills. If you want to sit your kids down and let them listen to these set tools, hey, these jewels are for everybody. I do not discriminate when it comes down to these emotions. These are for everybody. And you all, we weren't taught about who we were and how to speak our minds and address our feelings, and everything is aggression, 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 aggression. And that's not the way that we as people are set up or internally built. That we have 8 emotions for a reason. And that's how, once you learn who you are and how you're made up, you begin to think differently. You begin to move differently. You begin to interact with others differently. And that's how you know that your diet has changed. So when it comes down to the diet that I'm speaking about, this is your personal diet, your energy diet. You do not have to answer to anybody. You guys, when I left my hometown and I moved to Florida, I had been with those people in my hometown for 31 years. At the time when I left, I was 31 I was 30 when I left. Yeah, I was 31 when I left. And so now at 36, my transformation, my diet began to change almost instantly because of the atmosphere that I had put myself in. The people here are not, as aggressive, or I'm not faced with it as many racial adversities as I was in my hometown. You know what I'm saying, here in Florida. So that's what I mean by your diet. You guys, I had someone really close to me. She and I looked at each other as cousins, and a part of us would say we were best friends, if that's how you want to perceive the relationship. Well, she came to me, she didn't come. She called me and was like, I had been here maybe about 5 or 6 months at this time, and I had gotten, my feet wet, got my house. I've moved all into my place and got me a new car. Well, no, at that time I didn't have a new car. Well, and I had made, different acquaintances here, and I was exploring life, and I was just doing me. Well, some things were going on back in her life in my hometown, and she contacted me, and she just like really handed me my ass. She was like, I pretty much hate you. And I'm like, wait, what? How is that even a thing? Like, I'm here showing everybody that, all you got to do is do it. If you're wanting something different and better for your life, you have to take a risk. All right. And so for me, leaving everything and everybody behind, because I had to leave my son in my hometown for 7 months so that I could get us established and situated here. And in doing so, a lot of my relationships that I thought were super solid, we are familiar strangers at this point, and I'm okay with that. Like, I have made peace with all of that. It's okay that most of the relationships that I had back in my hometown, we're pretty much like familiar strangers. If we're not speaking on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere like that, then it's not, anything personal. Like, we're not calling. If I'm not doing the calling, then there isn't any transactions being made. So that's what I'm explaining to you all. When it comes down to your diet, if you're choosing to cut all your hair off and somebody don't like it, that's your prerogative. In Bobby Brown voice, it's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Period. That's literally how it works. When it comes to changing your diet, you all, when I stepped out of religion and I stepped into spirituality, there were so many people that turned their backs on me. There were so many people that decided that, I'm going to hell, I'm a demon, I walked away from God and I've lost all my favor, and none of that happened. I've begun, ever since I changed my diet, when it came down from religion to spirituality, I've been living a life that I didn't even dream was possible, through just merely sitting with my ancestors, giving them offerings, honoring them, giving back to nature, spending time with my higher self. You all, I changed my diet. And in changing my diet, I actually leveled up in so many various different ways, emotionally, mentally, financially. It looks like, from, because I don't affiliate myself with the same individuals that I used to, that I've lost a lot. But that's what, when you are dieting, you lose weight. And in losing weight, weight can be unhealthy relationships, unhealthy attachments, that can be unhealthy environments, unhealthy ways of thinking, unhealthy ways of spending money. You guys, my credit score has I was wavering in the fours and the fives in my hometown. You guys, I'm in the sevens at this point. I've learned about how to manage credit cards and having secured accounts and what type of loans to get. You guys, I changed my diet. I changed the information that I received. I changed the way that I communicated with people. I changed the way that I responded to people. I changed the way I light a lot more incense now. I actually sage. I have various different sages that I partake in. And so, in changing your diet, you all, that's what I mean. My friends, I don't affiliate myself with a certain group of people anymore. And it has nothing to do with me being better than them. It's just where I'm at on my journey. For me, with the diet that I'm choosing, there are certain energies that no longer are that I can tolerate because I have changed my diet on what it is that I choose to tolerate. And by changing my diet, that meant for me to set boundaries for me that were for me and about me, not what somebody did that I saw somebody else do. Experiences have taught me what it is I want, what it is that I like, what it is that I enjoy, what it is that is important for me. And if that means that there are certain words or terms or situations or environments that no longer fit my energy right now, then I'm not going to partake in that. And that's what I mean by changing your diet. You all, you have the right to change your diet as many times as you so choose. If you choose today to pick up sewing and that's what you want to do, you want to sew, that's your new hobby, this is what's on the diet, this is what you have a taste for as far as crafting. If you want to go and surf, this is your new thing and this is what you're interested in, do it. You don't have to wait for approval of anybody to do anything that's going to make you be better. Okay, so with changing your diet, you are going to lose a lot of weight. That's energetic weight. Okay. That is weight that no longer serves your higher good. Okay. And it does hurt. It does. But see, you know how when the little babies, when their teeth are coming in, oh, it hurts and they're crying and they're this and it's just, they're whining and they can't get it. Trend. Oh, that was my son, y'all. He scared me. Well, he startled me. You guys, when the little babies, their teeth are coming in and it's hurting and they're whining and you're rubbing and massaging and giving them Tylenol and not Midol, Lord, hope you don't get that baby no Midol. You giving them the I can't even think of the word, but you know what I'm talking about, for the gums to numb it up. You guys, and you're up all night, you're walking and rubbing and rocking and falling asleep, and you might need about 3-4 Tylenol because you tired, your head hurt, the baby crying, got a fever. It's a lot going on. But baby, in about a week or two, them teeth right here at the bottom, they come in down there. Oh, you be like, oh, look at my baby, look at my baby. And the baby be smiling, honey, them little teeth be down there. Listen, you gotta go through something to get to somewhere better. You cannot experience a shift, a change, an elevation without the pain of without shedding. Shedding does not feel good, you all. I remember, this is my last story and then I'm going to hop off of here because I do believe that you guys get it. But I remember when I was balleting and I was learning to strengthen my legs to get on point where you're on the top of your toes. And I hadn't even been balleting for a year at this time, but I knew that I was prepared and I was ready. So I had started practicing in mine at home. Y'all, one night, baby, the back of my knees and the side of my knees felt like my legs were coming off. Like I couldn't even barely get up out the bed to get down to my granny's room. I was like sliding up against the wall, like, oh my God, gonna help, help, help. So she massaged my legs and told me I needed to stretch. And she told me that I was building the muscle behind my legs that were going to support my body from standing up on the top of my toes. And in transitioning and in changing and gaining the strength needed in my body, there was pain going to be associated with that because my muscles were contracting and they were interlocking in a manner to where it could support all of me while standing on the top of my toes. Y'all, my granny rubbed that doggone some massage Bengay on these knees, on the back of these knees, and on these legs, and on these calves. Baby, these legs were so numb, okay? But let me tell you, about 2-3 days later, when I tell you, when I got back on them point shoes, baby, your girl was pointing out. Do you hear me? Your girl was rocking out. I'm talking about, and that pain that I had in the back of my leg, you can guarantee it wasn't there no more. Not as strenuous as it was the first night of me doing what I did. So, I hope you all got something out of this. I do want to close out by giving you a little nugget that I found in one of my groups today. The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your thoughts. Food, words, sleep, fitness, purpose, environment, and relationships. So when it comes down to readjusting or realigning your diet, please ensure that you are keeping these 8 elements, these 8 factors in mind. All right. So you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to check around the channel, see some of the older videos. On next week, I have been requested to speak on anger. So make sure that you are present for next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, baby. Like this video, comment, share, and don't forget, change your diet so that you can grow your energetic diet. You know.